And welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Mod Sauce with John, Michael, and Marina. This episode we're going to talk about the area that we've presented for our base. We're going to, in the next future episodes, we will build over here. Michael's house is in the background there. He's gotten a start on that. We've cleared out this area. Marina is going to be building a house over in that mountain up there. And we've already built a bridge from here to our blacksmith area that we're going to show in a few minutes. And we will be adding buildings in this flat area over here in the next few episodes to make our city for our base. So we'll check in on Michael and Marina's house later on in the episode. We'll go take a spot check of Michael's house where he's going to be building. Michael's going to build some farms around here, and then his house will occupy this area here. Okay, Michael, we'll let you get started with that, and we'll check back with you in a few minutes. Alright, let's get going over to the blacksmith area. In between episodes, I've hollowed out a small area that we're going to be using for the blacksmith area and an entrance to the mine. We're also going to be building the smelter this episode and some lava powered furnaces. I built this room out of stone, and I've uncovered this area here that goes down to a little mining area. But for right now, we're just going to get started. I've prepared some seared bricks and some gravel and grout and sand and clay to make a grout for this episode. Grout is made with gravel, sand, and clay in this format here. And we just go then and put in the grout in the furnace and cook up some seared bricks. I've made a bunch of seared bricks in between episodes so that we can easily start on the smeltery. Let me clear my backpack. So first things we want to do is make the Tinker's Construct tables. For that we need some blank patterns made with sticks and planks. First one is a stencil table. Next one is it's going to be a pattern chest made with a chest, and then the blank pattern up there, pattern chest. Then we need the part builder. It's made with a log and a pattern. That's the part builder. And now the tool station, which is a crafting table and a blank pattern. Those are the only tools we'll build right now. And we want another tool station to take with us in the mines. So let's go ahead and set these up. So we'll put the stone there. Stencil table goes first, followed by the pattern chest, followed by the parts builder, followed by the tool station. Now we can get some seared bricks and start making some of the parts of the smelter. Actually, we're going to build the tool forge, which is made with 3 seared bricks that we just made, 4 iron blocks, and a tool station. And that's the last table we need to build all of our tools. The tool forge is the one that will make the larger tools. Tool station will make all the tools minus the 5 larger tools and the advanced weapons. The large lumber axe does a 3x3 area of wood, or it cuts down whole trees. The large hammer cuts down a 3x3 or a 3x3 block area of stone. So now we put in the blank patterns. From here we can make all the patterns that we need over to the left. We're going to make the large hammerhead, large plate pattern, and tough tool rod pattern. That's what we need for the big hammer. Throw some cobblestone in there, and make a bunch of these because we're going to need to make hammers for the whole group. And go to the tool forge, click on the large hammer, put in the plates, tough tool rod, and the hammerheads, and that makes the large hammer. There we go. We'll put these in the chest here for everyone to have. Now let's unload some of my backpack. Actually, alright, so now let's sleep here. Now, this is the area that I wanted to make the smeltery. Yeah, right about here. Okay. So the smeltery starts off with a 3x3 area on the ground. That's going to be the center of the smeltery, and it also has walls around it, so you need a 5x5 area. And you can skip the corners because you don't need those. Let's clean up the edges here. let's make some bricks. First thing we need is to get all the seared bricks that we've been smelting. Desperately need some coal here. First thing we need is some seared bricks. Lay down a 3x3 pattern here for the base, and then the walls all the way around minus the front, because we'll have the smelter controller, the lava tank, and a clear glass in the front in a minute. Let's get some more charcoal in here. Gonna need some glass. That should do it for the glass for right now. So now we're making the smelter controller, and we're going to put that there. Need the lava tank, and that goes right over the other side. Now we need a glass. Oh, the drains. 2 drains. There and there, and the sides. And we'll need the spigots, or faucets, there for the drains, there and there. Now we need the seared, seared glass, and that should finish it, and it'll light up when I place this block. And there it goes. So now we have a functioning smeltery. It's 1 level high, because that's the last row we have, but it only does a 9 block area, because that's how many blocks are in the inside there. So to add more levels and to add more functionality to it, we need to make it higher. I believe you can go about 8 or 9 levels high, and we'll do that off camera later on. So now we just need bricks and some glass. We'll put glass in the front so that we can see what's in the smeltery. Smelter. So glass in the front. Leave that open for right now. Fill up the sides. I said earlier, you don't need to finish the corners. And we'll just finish this up with glass. Glass there. And a brick and a brick. So now when we look at it, we should have many more spots available. Now we just need the table and the casting bin to finish this off. So that's the casting basin. And we'll put that there. Oops. And now the casting table. Made that way, and that goes right there. Now we have a fully functional smelter. Okay. Now, I believe we want to do the lava-powered furnaces, because making charcoal and using the furnaces is not really my cup of tea, and I like to have furnaces that don't require fuel, and we'll make a bunch of them off camera so that the furnaces can provide enough furnace area for 3 or 4 people to play. So I need some glass. Actually, I need some iron. Okay, I'm actually getting copper right now because I need lava for the smelter to work. So I'm going to make some thermal expansion tanks, which is a copper surrounded by glass, and that'll hold 8 buckets of liquid. In this case, we're going to hold lava. Let's make 2 of these. Let's do 3. And now make a bucket, and we're ready to go get some lava. So where can we get some lava? Okay, Michael, I'll give you the bucket and a tank, and you can go get some lava. Take all the tanks just in case you find a big lava source. Okay. We actually need buckets of lava to make the lava-powered blocks, lava-powered heater blocks also. So we're going to cook up some iron here. these are the lava powered heaters that we want to make. So these blocks right there, which are made with stone, iron bars, and buckets of lava. So it's very easy to make. You just need buckets of lava to make it. And the lava powered heaters, if you put a furnace right next to it, it will not need any fuel, and it's an endless furnace. So we need stone. We need 6 iron ingots to make a set of 16 iron bars. And there's the iron bars. We just need the lava. Here comes Michael. Oh, he only got a bucket. Two buckets of lava. Okay. That'll have to do for now. So, iron bars there, stone around, and then the bucket of lava in the middle, and that makes a lava powered heater. Let's see, where do we want to put this? Okay, let's put it right about here. So we hollow out some of this stone here, because we need a lava powered block needs lava on 2 sides of it for it to work. So we're going to put down the lava powered heater there, bucket of lava on the left and the right, furnace in front, furnace in back, and furnace on the top, so that each block can power 3 furnaces. I'd like to build at least 2 of those this episode and some more next episode or off camera to make a whole bunch of furnaces that we can use. So at this point, we need to get more lava to build any of these. So another lava powered heater will go there in the middle, furnaces left in front of it and back of it. And now we need to finish these, but first we need more lava to continue. So let's get some more lava. I think we found some earlier. Over here, it was right under around the corner here. Oh, Mr. Spider. Okay, so down here we found some lava. This should be more than enough to fill our tanks. So let's set down the tank here. Switch over to bucket, and just right clicking with the bucket on the tank will put whatever's in the bucket into the tank. So we want to drain all of the source blocks into here, so that tank is full. We got 8. Let's set down another one and get the next 8. very careful not to fall into the lava. You can see up at the top of the tank it tells you how much it's in there. So that one's full, 8 out of 8. You can stack these tanks. A few more and we'll have all of our tanks filled, which will be more than enough to make our lava-powered furnace blocks and to save some for the smelter. Okay, 3 of them are made. I want to right click on these tanks, but sometimes they fly around a little bit, so I don't want them to drop into lava. So I always stand between the lava and the tanks. Okay, let's go back to the blacksmith shop, finish up the lava-powered heaters, and put some lava in the smelter. Got a little lag there. Okay, so first things first, let's set down the lava tanks. So for the lava heaters, we need 4 iron bars, a bucket of lava in the middle, and 4 stone. There we go. Stone in the corners, that makes a lava-powered heater. So now with 2 of them here, now we need basically 3 buckets of lava, a whole bunch of furnaces. The furnaces go in front of it and on back of them and on top. Actually, I want the furnaces to be facing the door so you can see them. Don't want to see the back of the furnace. Let's get 2 buckets of lava. One goes there on the right side, one goes on the left side, and then one more. So that one in the middle is sharing the lava between 2 lava furnaces, lava-powered heaters. So now we just need to see how the lava is powering the furnaces. There's no coal in there, and when you put the furnaces on there, they just turn on. I want to fill in those blocks because I don't want lava to be spewing out and for people to jump in there by accident. So now we put the furnace down. Let's turn this one around. Okay. So now we have 6 furnaces that don't need coal anymore. That's wonderful. So now we can get rid of these ones here. Save our coal. Let's put the lava down here, and you'll see how the lava will drain into the tank below it when they're stacked. See how it fills up there? So you can stack those as high as you want, and they'll all drain down to the bottom when you do that. That's awesome. We can also upgrade those tanks later, and they can hold around 128 lava each. Okay, so now the smelter's going. We can throw in some stuff there. throw in some iron if we want. Need to sleep for a second. Alright. So now we have 52 iron here. If I right click, I have 25 left, so 27 went into the smelter. And if 27 ores went into the smelter, that will double it to 54 iron will be as soon as it all melts. So this is a real good early game non-powered version of a pulverizer, where the pulverizer will be able to double your ores. The Tinker's Construct Smelter will be able to double the ores also, which is always a good thing. So now we got our farm going, because we're all very low on food. Michael's planted some seeds there. We got a good start on Michael's house. Glass panes, sorry, and good view of the farm from there. And that's so Marina's upgrading her hammer to have fortune on it. She's been in the mine almost this whole episode. Very good start on your house, Michael. Okay. Let's go see how Marina's doing on her house. Nice stairs going up here. And okay, so she spent most of her time in the mine, which is good. Alright. I think off camera I'm going to add a few more of the lava powered furnaces. So you can dump all your cobble in here and turn it all into stone for free. No coal, and the cobble's turned into stone. That is awesome. I love these lava powered heaters. Okay, so now the iron is all melted, as we see behind us in the smelter. And 54 iron, just like I said. So it's doubled all the ores that we had. Now we can either get out blocks of iron by using the casting basin, or so let's put the rest of this metal in, of this iron, and we can start getting out blocks of iron. This should do it for this episode. In between episodes, we'll finish the smelter, make it a little bit higher, and build on some more lava-powered furnaces. So, everybody, have